Ladies and gentlemen, it's the day we've all been waiting for since the news got out in February that WCA 2015 would be the biggest tournament in WarCraft 3 history, $200,000 on the line. And today and tomorrow, we will determine the 4 guys who go to Gamescom in early August to determine the 3 slots for the European players who go to Yinchuan, China to fight for these $200,000 versus the world elite. Today and tomorrow we have Europe's elite here, 16 players fighting for the 3 slots and of course $4,000 for the first prize. I'm not alone here. My co-caster is the former German champion and also a participant in this qualifier, Mark Yours Förster.
Thanks a lot for this kind of introduction. It's really nice to be here, also with you and also with Remo. We will see later, and I'm so looking forward to this bracket, or also for the whole cup. It will be amazing, and I think we are looking forward to a few great games here, and especially today, and I think, or at least tomorrow, I hope I can do good for myself, but let's see about that.
Let's see about that tomorrow. Let's focus on today because it is the most important tournament in the recent European WarCraft history. The last offline tournament was 5 years ago, and this year at Gamescom we have the chance again to see 4 players offline. We can take a look into the bracket we have for today. Our first game is going to be Nicker versus Cooper, a nice Night Elf versus Orc, and the winner of that will face the winner of Warchief Rich versus Czechi. And we are not wasting any time, my friend. We're going right into the first map, and it's going to be Twisted Meadows.
Exactly, we will have Twisted Meadows for the first match, and we see here in the red color, we see the Night Elf player Nicker playing, one of the guys that used to be playing from China, played against all the top players back then, is now playing in the European qualifier, and he's looking strong, and I hope he will look strong in this bracket here. And on the other side we see the yellow Orc player, Cooper, or he known as Rover in this match, and he's one of the finest players in Europe as well, one of the upcoming Orc players. We've seen really great results from him in the previous month, and I think he can do good for himself, and I'm really looking forward to his performance here.
I guess before we started to talk about the tactics and everything, we should talk a bit about the system, because it is single elimination in this important tournament. So if you lose one best of 3, you're out. We all know there's going to be an open qualifier, so a second chance to qualify for the grand final. But I think everybody is very excited about this, and maybe even nervous in case of Cooper, because you talked about it. He's a young blood in the WarCraft scene. Nicker, of course, an old school player. He played in 2006 and 2007. He's used to that tournament situations, and that could be the first big advantage for the Night Elf player from Russia.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we can also say here is we have the vetoes. We see the veto from Nicker coming out here as Turtle Rock, which is kind of surprising for a Night Elf player against Orc, I guess, because Turtle Rock used to be one of the maps where Night Elf player have to be really, really strong in the past, especially against Orc. And I think this is kind of surprising, but maybe he's expecting strange strategies, do not really want to play close position and stuff. It's a little bit of gamble, but I think I kind of understand why he did that. And for Cooper, we have Ancient Isles dropping out of the map pool. So that we will remain with the first map, Twisted Meadows. Second map most likely will be Echo Isles, and the third map, if we go into that, we will have Last Refuge.
Yeah, about Nicker vetoing Turtle Rock, this is Cooper's best map. We have some statistics about the map, and by far Turtle Rock is Cooper's best map in this matchup. So maybe he has the same sources as we have, but maybe he just doesn't like the close position as you mentioned. And yeah, we have Twisted Meadows, and we have an early Hunter's Hall from Nicker.
Yeah, early Hunter's Hall, we see the Ancient of War being built a little bit late, close to the Mercenary camp, which is a great thing, because you can definitely creep that with the Ancient of War and 2 Wisp. And I think this could be used later on, maybe for the Panda, maybe a Naga. I'm not sure which kind of hero he likes, or most likely the Beastmaster that we usually see against Orc. But right now, there's not too much going on. The Blade Master tried to get a little bit of an idea what the Night Elf player is about, and he sold his TP, got himself a nice Dust of Appearance so that he can dust all the Huntresses that try to hide at night, and got himself a nice circle, and now putting a little bit of pressure on the Night Elf.
Yep, trying to take down the first Moonwill, but it's not enough. I think there will be repair soon, and now the first heroes are battling each other, Demon Hunter and the Blade Master. Of course, the choices for Nicker and Cooper. In the meantime, in Cooper space, we see an early tier 2 tech, I'd say. Oh, it's not that early, it's kind of normal. And Nicker is teching as well, so no tech advantage for either of the players. But Cooper I don't know if Nicker wanted to creep the spot right away?
I don't really think so, because he cannot really afford it. You have a close position, the Orc player is always around, and we can see how much pressure he's already putting on the Night Elf here. The Moonwell is dropping low. He has to pull Wisp to repair that. He cannot really hide the Wisp behind the Moonwell, so for that reason they are always getting hit by the Grunts and also by the Blade Master. And I think the second Moonwell will die here, and after that he will be supply stuck, and there won't be any more Huntresses for sure, like for a small amount of time.
Yeah,
I don't see any Moonwells constructed yet.
He only has 1 Huntress on the battlefield, and that's definitely not enough to fight against the Orc force that is coming in the near future. Nicker is kind of the black sheep in this qualifier, I guess. He used to live in China for some years to study there, and we haven't seen a lot of him except for some big tournaments. I know he is, I think, quite okay in the TX ladder that represents China, but apart from that, I don't know. I heard that he didn't play for 3 months because he had to finish his exams.
Yeah, this is like what you call it, the black sheep. We don't really know. This is like a total surprise. And right now, he's not looking that strong, but I think he's like coping with it. And right now he's constructing second Moonwell. He's getting 2 Huntresses. I think he will get at least 1 more, but the Ancient of War is already moving towards the spot. So I think he will going to creep that, but the Blade Master is on his footsteps and he's looking forward to creepjack him there, so I don't think that he can really afford to go for that anytime soon.
Me neither. The Blade Master always on his tippy toes nearby. It is boots time, everybody, and yep, he spends the 250 gold, definitely worth it, especially in this matchup. So the Demon Hunter still 0 experience. Same goes for the Blade Master, very passive play, and yeah, nobody wants to do a stupid mistake to risk an early loss here.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to fall back like in the early game. And for these guys, they know what it's up to, like, or what happens when you are not like leading 1-0. If you drop out in this series, you're out, like you mentioned it before. It's still a single elimination, and losing the first map often determines the winner of the whole series. So for that reason, nobody really wants to take risks in the first game. Almost a surround on the Demon Hunter there. Great play, microing away the Huntress. The Grunt is dropping low. I think he could die. So he tries to chase it away, tries to put it behind the creeps, but even pulling the creep with the Huntress, and he's getting ensnared.
And the Grunt goes down, and you know what they say, never lose a Grunt in the early game. It always almost costs you the game, but I think it's not that important. Here we see Ancients of Wind, so no bears on Twisted Meadows. Kinda strange, I guess.
I think it's really rare to see, but what you also can see from the Orc player, we see Pillage is being researched in the hall right now, and we also see Shadowhunter coming out for him, so he's kind of expecting some kind of pressure with bears, and I think like going for Talons is a great choice there, because like just messing up his thought, messing up his strategy a little bit here and there makes such a big difference. But he's stealing the creep there, the big creep, and the item as well goes to him, and it was the Belt of Giant Strands. A really nice item, gives you a more HP in this case, and for the Blade Master this is just great, having more HP, causing more damage later on. Great pickup.
Definitely, and now he's going for the base with Pillage, of course, you mentioned it, so he gains a little gold from that. Not yet, but okay, now the upgrade is finished, and now he gets gold from attacking buildings. Here comes Beastmaster, Demon Hunter, and Huntress to fight off the Grunts. And Demon Hunter, oh, almost surrounded again, dropping low. He has nothing to heal where the Moonwells. Okay, they are... Okay, they are empty now.
Yeah,
so
they're empty now, definitely. And we don't see a second Ancient of Wind going up yet, but we see Ancient of Wonders being constructed because he's in the need of potion anytime soon. And the Shadowhunter arrived in the fight, hacks on the Demon Hunter immediately, and now going for the focus. I think he could die, but he retreats. He thinks he's not able to take this fight, and he retreats for the moment.
Yeah, Cooper did a lot of damage with this push. Nicker not able to build the second Ancient of War, losing a building here, and of course a lot of moon juice.
Wow, and did you see in his base 2 Bestiary Raiders coming for our Orc player here? This almost looks like a friend of Xelzing, I guess. We will see base trade scenarios most likely, and he's microing away all the Grunts with the Speed Scroll.
Wow,
such a nice use of the Speed Scroll, the small TP, like they call it, 50 gold TP. And yeah, it's totally worth it this time. And first Raider appears on the field. Maybe he's able to ensnare one of the Huntresses? No,
nope,
not yet.
Not yet. This is not only shades of Helsing, but also shades of Grubby. He loved to play this strategy with lots of pillage, getting that gold for the town portal, then town portaling out to keep the pressure on the Night Elf, to keep him busy. And yeah, he's definitely prepared for this matchup, Cooper is. And now this Quilby is trying to take the Grunt down. Cooper is not
Perfect. He did the end there and then micro him away. Perfect control there. I'm kind of wondering why the burrow is like so outside of his base. Like, do you see it on the left side of his base? There's a burrow being constructed in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea what this is about. But I think he's leading the series so far because he's doing quite good in the early game. And right now he's looking strong. And he even stole the creep, the healing scroll, and also the invo potion, which is great because we saw he's able to focus the heroes. And Nika was barely able to keep them alive. So for that reason, I think it's a great pickup to deny the invo potion and get it for yourself. Always great.
Very strange match so far, very non-standard. The Blade Master only level 2, the second hero not creeping alone, only level 1. Nicker is still level 1 on both of his heroes. It is about to change with this creep spot. I think the Blade Master is too far away. Yeah, the Orc is going for the base again with Pillage, with Raiders, and with Grunts, of course. Now he's coming for the shop once again. Nicker on tier 3. He's not...
Wow, if he loses that shop, there won't be any more potions, and there won't be... Oh, and the Hex immediately on the Demon Hunter. There's one more Moon Juice. Dispel being used by the Wisp, pulling the Invo Potion directly, taking this fight in his main base, but there are just 2 Talents and a Huntress, and both of the heroes are so injured. No more Moon Juice. And this could be the end for him, like right now, right there.
This Town Portal was horrible for Nicker. His first hero is low. He doesn't have Master, so no Cyclone to deal with the Beastmaster. Oh my god, this dot is about to go down. And then there's only one victim left, and that is the Demon Hunter. 75 Hex, here it comes, and Snare again. We don't see it, but Demon Hunter goes down. Only one Huntress and the Beastmaster left. Wow.
Wow, seriously, wow. This is so great. He's playing it so great. I think it's paying off, like totally taking the risk of going for such a strategy. He's not even expanding at all. He's just putting a lot of pressure on Nicker, and Nicker is falling apart. I don't really know how he wants to cope with that from this point, but there's no real point of, like, comeback here. This is crazy. Look at this. He's looking so strong in this series.
Nicker is losing Moonwell after Moonwell. Only the hero and one Huntress are left here. And every time he attacks buildings, Cooper gets more gold. You see it, 560 gold on the bank right now. And the Beastmaster can't do anything against it. The Tree of Eternity is trying his best to fight off the Orc force, but we see 47 food for Cooper, 26 for Nicker.
Yeah, and he does not even get the orb because the shop was denied. The moment he TP'd into his base, the shop was denied. Right now we see the focus again. Hex being used, also Ensnare being used, but he's kind of blocked. He cannot go for the total surround because there was a beast. But the Beastmaster here.
Yeah, he's surrounded with mass Ensnare, with Hex, everything. He's not able to escape. There is a step, but there's the next Ensnare, and there's the next surround, and the Blade Master is chopping on the Demon Hunter here. Oh, Beastmaster not going in. Now he's going down. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter. Maybe Evasion can help him. Here's the first one, but it's definitely not enough. This is just mass and snare. 2 heroes down. Level 3 for the Blade Master. And this screams GG.
Yeah, this kind of screams GG all over the place. But he's still standing in the game. He's reconstructing his base on the right side, as you can see it below the laboratory. Building an Ancient of Wind there to get more talents, also reviving his heroes.
And he's getting a Tinker.
And he also got the Tinker, yeah. He's trying to really just keep in the game, try to do his best. And I really like this about Nicker, like keeping in the game, still trying. But this looks so dark here, and Cooper played this so well.
Yeah, never give up mentality is always great. We see more Druids of the Talent coming. But yeah, he has gold problems. And soon he will be supply stuck again. And in the meantime, 500 gold once again. The first Kodo is there. Pocket Factory. Maybe that can change something. Mass repair on that Altar right now. He really needs that Beastmaster for the summons to have at least something on the battlefield. But nope, Altar got denied. GG by Nicker. 1-0 for the Orc, who wasn't even supposed to be in this qualifier.
Yeah.
He replaced Achtung. Just like yesterday.
Yeah.
He had 0 time to prepare, and now here he comes to Twisted Meadows, and boom! Beats the Russian-Chinese Night Elf Nicker.
You couldn't introduce yourself better to this kind of tournament. Like just slipping in for someone, being lucky there, and then defeating one of the best guys. He's seeded as the best, I guess, in this kind of tournament. And he used to deserve that, because he's playing in China. He played in China, all the big tournaments that still were there. Being a part of the Asian scene, it was so great to see him like be part of this tournament as well. And I was expecting like a lot of great games from Nicker, and I thought he could go far. But right now he struggled due to the fact that Rover played all that well. Crazy game.
I think it was a bit strange to play on Twisted Meadows without bears or something. Maybe he saw that Cooper is so aggressive, so he doesn't have the time to go for bears because they're very vulnerable on tier 2.
Yeah.
Even with the Dryads, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think the choices of Nicker were so smart, but the next game is going to be Echo Isles, and that is, of course, Druid of the Talon, Torrent Chieftain, lots of waves, lots of heal scrolls. It's supposed to be an awesome game.
It's supposed to be awesome. We will hear you about the shop control and how important it is just in a minute, I guess. We will talk about the map, we will talk about the matchup, and like leading 1-0. I talked about it earlier. Like it's so important, like mentally for you. If you go into the game and you know the next game, if I win that, I make it to round 2, and there are only 3 rounds you have to go through. So this could be like one of the guy or one of the contestants that could go to Gamescom if you win this series.
Definitely. Of course, don't forget about the next opponent. That's going to be WarCraft Rich or Czechi.
Yeah.
So don't praise them too early. But yeah, we are on Echo Isles.
Yeah, and I still need a slot in the game for some reason, because I cannot really join as I try it, but there's no slot for me yet. I think you guys are already waiting for me, but
yes.
But still, this is like the finest European players we have, definitely. Even so, Achtung slipped out of the grid. I still think the replacement is like, we just saw him winning the first map. It was like one of the best replacements they could have done, like there. Perfect.
Definitely. He's an Orc, so nobody can argue that, I didn't prepare against Orc like Achtung was. And he did quite well in the Jera Cups, in the Blue Cups, all that few cups we had in the past weeks and a month to prepare the players for this awesome qualifier tournament and, of course, the WCA Grand Final in December. So we're still waiting for you to join the game.
Yeah,
Here you
I'm
are.
finally in.
Great. Okay.
So we will jump into Echo Isles just in a minute. I'm expecting a great game, like you mentioned it. We will see the shop thing and everything falling into place there. And yeah, do you think it's a great map for Night Elf or for Orc?
That's a very tough question. I think it's better for the Orc because you can pimp your Blade Master.
Yeah.
With a great Blade Master control, you can keep the shop control, which is so important in this matchup because I don't know if you guys know it on the stream, but there's only one shop on Echo Isles. And especially to fight the shockwaves, you need the heal scrolls as the Night Elf player, and you need the invo pods to fight the hero focus. So if you are great with your Blade Master, you can always steal those items and don't give the Night Elf the chance, but of course that depends highly on your timing with the Blade Master. What do you think?
I think the early game is like the all-deciding factor on this map. If you have a really strong early game and you are able to control the most broken or not broken spots, but the best spots, creep spots on the map, especially we have this Augur Magi where the Demon Hunter can go and creep it almost single-handedly. And we also have the Blade Master that could go there and get a really, really nice item from that. And this could transition into a lot of action earlier on, because if he finds a great potion of healing, he will go for some more Harrows. He does not really have to go back to his base to heal up, because he can pull this potion anytime he wants.
Oh, look at this! Cooper is pulling the creeps to Nicker's Ancient of War. This is so bad for the Night Elf already. He needs to repair this ASAP.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job sending a second Wisp there. You definitely have to do this as a Night Elf player, because you want to pull the aggro from the creeps away from your Ancient of War and construct the first Archer. But still, the two little kobolds are still hitting with the Ancient of War, and it's doing quite some damage. We see it's dropping below 350 HP right now. And I think he will be going for a Harris there. The Blade Master will be around. He will try to intercept this creeping, and he does not really want that Ruden gets a nice item, gets the access to the Merc Camp, all for free. And we also see the first shop, like a really, really fast shop to get the speed scroll and stuff. We see this from Cash. This is like some kind of trademark move from Cash nowadays. I think like Chinese or Koreans have invented it actually, or maybe even Grubby back in the days. But I really like it. You can see it. He goes to there, not even going for the speed scroll.
He's going for the creep?
This could also be even smarter, because he knows that he will not be able to creep that spot, because the Ancient of War was that hurt, and we even see that the Ancient of War dropped. It just died. So Nicker has to play so careful, and I think for Rover or Cooper, this is a perfect scenario, because if he would go over to him, there would nothing to be creep jacked.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, this is going to be very hard for Nicker. He has only one Archer, no base defense with the Ancient of War, and he can't even creep his natural expansion if he would like to with the AOW afterwards. And of course, he should have a lot more HP than he has now. And here comes the Blade Master, tippy toes once again. He sees the rebuild of the Ancient of War, but of course this delays the attack of Nicker heavily, and you really rely on a fast tech to have Cyclone as soon as possible. So this crushed his whole game plan.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really adapting to it because he knows that he has to do something. And we can see right now he lost the first Archer to the Blade Master, which is not a big thing, but it's definitely a thing that you have to mention. Because like the experience you get, and also with the green camp that you can follow it up with, you're almost level 2. And this is a big thing for the Blade Master itself. And we also see all the moon juice is gone already. But right now we are heading to the shop that you mentioned, the only shop on the map. And we will see a battle for the Boots of Speed, and most likely he's even getting the teleportation staff that a lot of Night Elf players like to get, because then you can TP into the Orc base and deny the third borrow.
Okay, what is Nicker doing here? He is waiting for this moment to get the boots. No staff? I don't know, he's waiting for something, but he has no gold. Okay, there's the staff. All right, the Wisp is in place already. And in the meantime, Cooper is creeping this big Ogre Magi, and this drops a consumable item that is so important. Big Potion of Mana, Big Potion of Healing, and there is the Big Potion of Mana. Tauren Chieftain, thanks a lot for that. This is 2 more Shockwaves.
Yeah.
Plus more
or even the Shadowhunter would be like really lucky to get that item. It's amazing, but I don't really see why he's not placing a Wisp there, because you kind of expect this as a Night Elf player, that the odd player goes there and creep this camp with Blade Master single-handedly. But yeah, he's not really expecting it or not paying attention to it, because he knows that he cannot really intercept it. But right now, he's trying to harass there, and in the base, there's nothing to be harassed, to be honest. He's putting a little bit of pressure on the appearance, but he can just save them in the Orc Burrow, and for that reason, this kind of harass is totally useless. While in the meantime, the Orc player is just creeping himself, getting level 2, and the second Gluff of Haste from the marketplace.
Yeah, this boy is hitting fast and he's hitting hard. Of course, hoping for a Tomb of Experience. This was a Tomb of Knowledge, but still level 2 for the Blade Master. This means, of course, critical strike, high DPS from the first hero of Cooper. But I think he's looking for Claws here. Claws and Circles, of course, the best items for the Blade Master. But here is the marketplace. You can buy items there, so maybe if he has some gold banked, then he can go there and buy some claws to boost his DPS even further. He got the boots now himself, and yeah, Nicker, he needs some kind of move to get back in this game. He's not even on tier 2. We see Cooper is on tier 2. He's building the Shadowhunter again.
Yeah, it could be a copy of the strategy we just witnessed on the first map, which I don't really like, but you can see the pillagers being researched again, and this screams all over the place. Again and again, this will be the same story, most likely.
What do you think of Nicker's building placement? Because I don't think there's that much space for the Ancient of Wind, is there?
No, there's definitely no space, but you can like uproot the Ancient of Wonders and get a little bit more space there. And we see like Rover's placing his Bestiary in Spirit Lodge, not in his main base. He's moving down all the way, because maybe he wants to like put a lot of curiosity into the Night Elf player's mind, because he's just gambling with it. He's like, find my tier 2 buildings. You have no idea what I'm up to. And yeah, I think it will pay off, because the Beastmaster is heading for the Orc main base right now, and he might be able to deny something if it would be there, but he will not find it most likely.
Yeah, this would have been the perfect timing for Nicker to cancel both tier 2 buildings, but Cooper was so smart and hides them. So once again, this harass goes into nowhere.
Yeah,
there's like nothing to gain except maybe one Orc burrow, but I think there will be repair and everything, so not even a burrow. And in the meantime, he's fighting the Demon Hunter once again, dropping very, very low. Hex comes in, maybe a critical strike or something. Backstab first, but he heals himself at the Moonwells. Very, very close already.
Yeah, pretty sick what's happening here, putting a lot of pressure. We see the pillagers being researched, attacking buildings. You mentioned it, gives them a little bit more wood, a little bit more gold. And this could pay off so well, and you can see he's not even taking 2 to 3, and this is the surround on the Demon Hunter here. He's still got the teleportation step. I think he will try it. No, he's not trying it at all. Yeah, he uses the TP, but he has to use like one of the potions as well, because there's no more moon juice, not taking, no second Ancient of Wind, and he could fall to this kind of pressure. I don't know if it's like designed to kill him, which I don't really expect, but it's actually killing him here.
Yeah, and Cooper, of course, getting a lot of gold. In the meantime, he has to repair a lot. We focus again on the Demon Hunter, almost the surround, but he's open.
Wow, he's blocking the entrance. He cannot go back into his own main base there.
Genius move.
Yeah, Cooper pulling out all this crazy stuff here, and it pays off also well. We see Spirit Lodge is ready right now. We see Bestiary is ready. We see first Raider being constructed, as well as the first Spirit Walker. And yeah, this will just be a normal game, and I think he might be expecting that there will be like tons of Raiders, like the same game that we saw on Twisted Meadows. But this is a different story. This is a different game, but the pressure is real, and it's like like it was in the first game.
Yeah. Exactly. This time, of course, he goes for Spirit Lodge and Walkers. But usually at this time of the game, Nicker would be long on his way to tier 3. maybe even upgrading the Master upgrade for the Jewels of the Talon, but he's not even... What? Okay, he let the Beastmaster die there in the base. Yeah. But he's not even teching to tier 3. And the Night Elf, this whole strategy gets dangerous if you get to tier 3 and get Cyclone. Yeah. Until then...
Cyclone plays a crucial part in this matchup. It turns the fights around. You can Cyclone the Blade Master, disable him for the entire fight. And I don't really see what he's trying to do here. He's even constructing a Hippogriff right now. Now he's cancelling it, going back into like Talon production. And this looks so crazy on Nicker because he's not attacking, not getting a second Ancient of Wind. Maybe he's expecting that he cannot really withstand the pressure that the Orc player is applying to him. But I think you have to like risk something, and if you don't get the Cyclone upgrade, there's no way you can go for the late game.
One small thumbs up for Nicker. He survived this push. This was dangerous. Cooper used his big potion. He wanted that Demon Hunter so bad, but he wasn't able to get him. So it's not all bad for Nicker. And especially on Echo, you can easily come back with Jewels of the Talon, but that's gonna be a long, long road for the Night Elf.
Absolutely, and what you can see right now is Nicker is really expecting a lot of Raider pressure. He's really expecting a lot of pressure. He's constructing another Ancient of War, which delays his tech even further. And I don't know why, but he got so many Wisp on the map that he got 800 wood right now. I don't really see where that is coming from. And holding this push off will be a really difficult task, I guess. And he's using the Moon Juice again. It's focused on the Demon Hunter as well. The Talon's dropping low to the Raiders here. A nice micro there between the Moon. It's perfect. Like, Nicker is playing this really great here. I think he could maybe do some stuff.
Yeah, the Moonwills are all empty, so it's going to be hard for him. Shadow Hunter is low. Maybe he can do something with that, but Hex and Snare again on the Demon Hunter. There is an Info Potion. He takes it right away. No more hero focus from Cooper. Wow. He just wanted to get the units, and Nicker survives again.
Yeah, really well played by Nicker here. Withstanding the pressure again, not taking to tier 3. Still, but I think holding the pressure there, and also the Orc player is not creeping all the time. He's not expanding. Yeah. Like, if you win this fight, you're still in the game, and you can still come back, and it looks so good. Nicker did this so well. I think constructing the Ancient of War, not teching, might be even the right choice.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's going for Nature's Blessing, maybe mass Ancient of War, Talon, fancy stuff.
Yeah. Definitely, this is a great upgrade to have, especially if you are expecting a lot of Raiders and base raid and stuff. And yeah, he applied that pressure, and for that reason, he rather plays it safe than sorry. And I think he's like doing all the right moves so far. Like, his early game was a little bit weak, but coming back into this series like that, amazing. Like, he's really believing in his skills and in himself. And yeah, I hope it pays off for him, because he's doing really great right now.
Blade Master's getting level 3 here. He got the first claw of attack, so 6 damage more for the BM. And now finally, Nicker is able to get his mercenary camp. Maybe that can give him some rejuvenation army-wise. The Demon Hunter is getting to level 3, so very important mana burn level 2, especially against the Shadow Hunter. He's getting himself a Shadow Priest and a Berserker, so at least some more forces here on the battlefield. But I guess Cooper is coming again, and he got 2 heal scrolls.
Yeah, but I still think his army looks kind of small. Look at it. You have 3 Raiders and 2 Spirit Walkers. Beside that, there's nothing on the field for our Orcish friend. I think what he should have done right now is like expanding, but he's not planning to expand anytime soon. His expansion is not being crapped. He cannot really send a Peon down there to construct an expansion, and he just wants to go head-to-head, toe-to-toe, fight this off as hard as he can. And the Night Elf player is still preparing to play a really defensive game here. He wants to take it in a longer game, wants to take it in stretched out fights. Not sure if this will pay off, like, due to the lack of Cyclone, this will get really dicey.
Yeah, he's still not teching to tier 3. He has some gold problems. He wasted a lot, or he spent a lot, on the mercenaries, but there's no items in the inventory, nothing.
No, and we see another Glove of Haste for the Blade Master. He's pretty damn stacked, this guy. And he will not be Cyclone. Keep that in mind.
Exactly.
He will hit all the time. Maybe there might be a Mud Golem that could slow him down a little bit, but I don't see that one coming, because he dies so quick. Like 1 hit or 2 hits and he's gone. For that reason, he's not hiring him, I guess. He's not worth the money. And the Shadow Hunter keeps creeping, and he's on a good way to level 3.
He needs that level 3 to get the heal wave level 2. In the marketplace, we have the big potion of mana and the big potion of invulnerability.
Wow, this would be a great pickoff as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think also the Scroll of the Beast could be a great deal here. Even
though there's no Dispel.
Yeah, there's no Dispel. You can use Wisp.
There's Wisps,
yeah, you can use Wisp. But this could be a great add-on if you fight outside of the base when the Wisps are not really in place. This could pay off, but he's not getting any of the items, I guess. Not least at... Oh, he's getting another Claw. Did you see that? He sold 2 of his gloves. Now we're remaining with 1 glove of haste and getting 2 or buying at least one additionally, clause of attack +6, and he wants to commit to that. This should be a push. He wants to win it right now, right there into the base of Nicker again.
49 food for Cooper, for the Orc player, and for Nicker we have 37. They say it's okay if you fight with 10 food less as a Night Elf, and he has the base in his bag. The Moon Juice is kind of empty, but of course there's a shop to get heal potions and stuff. So Cooper realizes that and retreats for now.
Yeah, and what we have to mention, the tech is finally coming. Ooh. It's on a good way right now for the Night Elf.
Right.
And I think like playing it like he played it, in this case of the game, it was the best choices.
Definitely.
I was not expecting this to turn out that well for him. And we will see Cyclone in a minute or two. And we see Fairy Dragons already coming out for him. And he's also scouting with the Hawk, so he's keeping a good eye on the Orc player. And he's still not expanding. I don't know why. But he finds himself a nice Tomb of Experience on the Shadow Hunter.
That means level 3 for him, 3 on both of his heroes. Now he only needs the Blade Master level 4 to get level 2 critical strike. And then everything is perfect for him. And Nicker sees this now. Oh, the Beastmaster!
Wow, using Invo Potion all of a sudden. No reason to use that one. He should definitely use Ensnare. You got like 6 or 7 raiders. Now he's ensnaring him. Finally, Beastmaster dropping low, being ensnared again and again, and he should fall. There's no staff that can save him from that.
Wow. Nicker did so well to not do any mistakes for, I don't know, 7 minutes. And now it's the first time that he left his base and bam, Beastmaster down. That throws him back again.
We also see Backpack being researched for the Orc, which is a great thing because you can bring yourself potions and stuff. Always great to have. On the other side, we see the Orb of Venom finally on the Demon Hunter, and we all know how important that one is. He will do a lot more damage to the raiders, and also the poison will like injure them during over the time. And Beastmaster being revived, Cyclone being researched half the way through right now, and all of a sudden this game could turn out to be really, really good for Nicker if he keeps his heroes alive.
But look at the inventory of the Orc. He has complete shop control here on Echo. He has 2 heal scrolls, Invo Potions, heal potions, Town Portal, everything he needs.
Yeah.
And maybe he's preparing for an expansion now because I think he knows that he's far away, far ahead. And Nicker can't do anything to kill that expansion if one is coming.
No, not anytime soon. But what he's doing right now, he was banking a lot of gold. Our friend Cooper was banking so much, he was above like 1k or something like that, getting Boros already in place. And right now he's just hitting it hard, producing out of every building. We even see like Bad Riders coming out right now against the Fairy Dragons that do a lot of damage when you use this build of the Spirit Walkers. So for that reason, he's getting prepared for everything. And there will be an army that will hit 70 supply, and there might be upgrades coming as well, not yet being researched in the War Mill for the Orcish friend. And he also finds himself a nice Ring of Regeneration, which is definitely not the best item that he was looking for, but still a good pickoff, could still sell it and get some more units.
Headhunters coming, everything's coming. Nicker's still down on 46 food. He had to invest a lot into items, and of course the upgrade for the dots and the tech itself. What did the Blade Master get? Okay, nothing. He's just waiting for the big attack that could be the nail in the coffin for Nicker. He doesn't have a Tinker, and that is so important.
He's coming. He's right now sitting on the right amount of gold to hire him. He's at tier 3, and there's the Tinker that you spoke of.
Okay.
And right now he's going for a fight again. Robo really wants to take this fight to the main base of his opponent again, but he's retreating the moment that he sees that the Night Elf player comes from the back. And right now he's considering it. Is he going for it? He's still got a TP on the Shadowhunter, so he had not really to commit all too much. And he bought himself a nice pendant of energy on the Shadowhunter. Let's see how the fight goes here.
Yeah, I think it's a good position for Nicker so far. He needs a pocket factory, well placed, I guess. But now the Raiders are all into the dots and doing massive siege damage to them. We see Cyclone here, left, right, and center. We see Dispel everywhere. There's a hero focus again on the Demon Hunter, but there is a potion for now. He's able to escape from the hard-hitting Blade Master. Plus 12 damage, level 2 critical strike. Man, this guy is insane. And now the focus has changed to the Beastmaster, I guess. Is there Hex? Anything ready? No mana anymore for the Shadowhunter.
Yes, death being used, and we see the Hex again on the Demon Hunter. But right now the army is in the middle of everything, and he has to really retreat with the Talons because they're in a really bad position. But the Ancient of War is also hitting hard there. But the Berserker falls, and he's getting a nice pocket factory behind the Ancient of War. And I think this is a great position for our Night Elf friend, and he's fighting him off so hard, and it looks so well. All of a sudden he's pulling it off. And I think if he keeps this Demon Hunter alive, he's dropping low below 50, 60 HP, regenerating again at the Moonwell. And right now this looks so strong.
Wow.
Nicker is able to turn this around.
Wow. This fight started so horrible for Nicker. And with the repositioning, he did everything perfectly correct. He turned his fight around, and now everything is in his hands.
Perfect. Like, in the early game, he struggled so hard. I cannot mention it, like, enough, because this comeback, like, the way he played it, the way everything played out for him here. Also, the Shadow Hunter paid off to be not the greatest choice in the late game against the Talons, because we all know how important the Shockwave is. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, the Shadow Hunter is doing good stuff, but he cannot really keep the units alive in these big encounters. And all of the sudden, the shop control also goes back to the Night Elf player. And this is the case, like, most of the time when you have this kind of scenario, it turns out to be really, really bad for the Orc.
Alrighty. Nicker's game plan fell apart after 2 minutes into this game. And he fought like a lion, and now he's back. It's absolutely insane what this little boy is capable of doing. Okay, it's not a boy anymore, he's 28, but you know what I mean. Okay, now we have heal scrolls. Now we have invo pods for Nicker. But okay, no level 3 Beastmaster, no level 2 Tinker, but it's definitely okay. The hero levels are definitely worlds better for Cooper.
Yeah, but you have to see, say, in this kind of strategies where you play against Night Elf, against Orc, most of the time the hero levels for the Night Elf are not that important. You need a level 3 Demon Hunter for sure, because you want to have the level 2 mana burn, where you can burn 100 mana from your opponent's heroes. But besides that, having a Tinker level 1 or 2 does not really matter. Having a Beastmaster level 3, yeah, definitely helps you, but it's not necessary. So for that reason, everything is perfectly fine. Maybe Cooper's hoping for some kind of base trade scenario where the pillage gives him a lot of money and stuff, and then planning on a comeback. Right now it's looking really, really grim, but he's trying it again, going toward the elf base here, and he really wants to fight.
Yeah, and he starts long distance mining, maybe an expansion, because there's only 2,000 gold left, and yeah, he starts it now. Base race or base trading, town porting out, getting some gold, distracting Nicker, and saving time for a possible expansion, I guess.
Yeah, and the Nature's Blessing we spoke earlier,
that
like on
helps
tier
a
2, helps a lot. You see the Ancient War still alive, even though a lot of Raiders were hitting it. He was uprooting it so that the Raiders do not as much damage as they would do when it's unrooted, because it's like, then it's got like the armor type, what is it called, fortified armor type, and then you get definitely more damage from the Raiders. Right now he's like moving it around. I'm not sure why. He should just plant it in front of his Tree of Eternity to not lose his main base. And yeah, right now it could be the base trade. I hope that he repositions himself on the map. Right now he's sitting in not so good position for a base trade scenario, because the Night Elf player is already halfway on the way to the Orc, and I think what you want to be like is at the shop or at the expansion of the Night Elf, to just as soon as he hits your base, you go for his base. But he instead wants to go for some more creeping, but the Night Elf player is knocking at his door.
Exactly, and yeah, there's not that much to kill, but of course the burrows are very, very vulnerable, and Cooper just went over 50 food, and now he's stuck there, so that will definitely throw him back. He's creeping at the same time. I don't know if he has a town portal. No, he doesn't, so Nicker can wreak havoc here in this base. Orc Burrow number 2 is down, and now this is Peon Slaughter par excellence.
Yeah, and you can see how fast the burrows all fall due to the fact that there's magic damage onto the burrows, and they fall so quick. 1 or 2 salves of all the units and it dies. We see the Pocket Factory in a perfect position. Cyclone being used on the Blade Master. He is almost level 5, but this is not actually helping him, because he will be in the air for a lot of times. Yeah,
there is an Invo Potion, so he has a small chance to deal some damage there, but this position for Nicker is just absolutely perfect. There's no way for Cooper to attack him with his melee units. Everything blocks. The entire base of Cooper works in favor of Nicker.
Yeah, it's totally destroyed. You can see there's nothing working anymore, no peons. And he's even using the flying ability. I think this is like some kind of mule encounter we know from StarCraft, but right now he's keeping the fight, losing the Tinker. All of a sudden the Demon Hunter could fall and he TP's out.
Yeah, Blade Master in small problems, but he survives and gets level 2. So Cooper found a way to attack Nicker, and he did well. He got the Tinker, he got the Town Portal, but of course Nicker got a lot of time. He wants the gold mines to go empty, walk to his natural expansion with his Tree of Eternity. It's so much easier for the Night Elf to get new gold income than it is for the Orc. It takes ages to build that expansion.
Definitely, but we have to say, like, the Orcish gold mine still got like 1k in it, and we see for the Night Elf player he only got like 300 or 400 gold left. So he has to move the way. He got Nature's Blessing, which is good for him, even in this case, because he can move down there really quick. And I think like getting back the Tinker, and then he should be like in a perfect fine spot where he can take the fight and just encounter him everywhere on the map. Even though the positioning will not be like a big part into this anymore, because I think his army is so strong. He's suited so well. He got everything he needs. He got all the tools, and he knows how to use them.
But Cooper is coming again. I don't know if he has a town portal this time. Nope.
Yeah, but Cooper's heroes, look at the Blade Master. He got a claws +9 from the shop down there, where the or not shop, from the turtle spot. And this guy is dealing
28 damage.
Yeah, this
and
guy is
crit
dealing
level 3. This is gonna be some 260 critical strike madness, and we'll see it. Okay, first the backstab, but the positioning for Nicker is again great, I'd say.
Yeah, perfectly. You can see Ancient of War fighting for him. Even the Tree of Life is being uprooted and is going to fight for him as well in this fight. Night Elf is pulling all the strings here, fighting him off. Using this spell on the Quill Beast, now focusing the heroes. This might be the chance to turn the game around. Can he kill the Beastmaster? Yeah, crit 320 damage there right away.
Holy shit, 320 critical strike. This is all you need now, man. He's focusing the Demon Hunter. He goes all in for that hero kill, but he doesn't have an Indu pot anymore, so he's high up in the air with Cyclone, and now it's the chance for Nicker to get some revenge. Speed scroll being used by Cooper, and he gets out there as soon as possible. 15 food advantage for Nicker, but the Blade Master is surrounded. There's no mana anymore. There's no town portal. There's no step. There's nothing.
Wow, I don't think that he can keep him alive. He's still got a potion of mana on his Shadow Hunter. There should be heals. We can see that the Demon Hunter almost fought. The Hex is a little bit too late.
He uses all the healing he has and now swaps over the Invo Potion, still surrounded on the Blade Master. Healing Wave saves him for another, I don't know, few seconds, but down goes the BM. Oh my god, GG by Cooper. Comeback of, I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely the best comeback of this tournament so far, because we are moving like really slow into it. But right now, this was just a great example why Nicker is like so well known, like in the European scene and also in the Chinese scene. He's just a really solid player, good player. We saw that he struggled due to the fact with the Pian, but he pulled it off also well. And for a moment, I was doubting him so hard because I knew that he was not tagging, and not tagging is always like not the thing that you want to do. But it paid off also well. He played it perfectly. He got all the knowledge, he got the trust in himself, and yeah, it played out.
The patience of Nicker, absolutely remarkable. His game plan completely fell apart after 2 minutes. He restructured his plan and executed it absolutely perfect.
Really nice.
Yeah, and getting that Blade Master at the end completely killed Cooper.
Yeah,
so.
But you can see how close it was. Like, we had the Blade Master dealing 320 damage out of nowhere, Beastmaster falling, and the Demon Hunter was also really close to fall. And I think if all the heroes die, there's definitely a shot for the Orc player, even though he got no more money and stuff, but still.
Okay, the next game is not up, but it's gonna be Last Refuge.
Yeah, gonna be Last Refuge. Do you have some insights about Last Refuge, like Cooper playing there? Any kind of
I don't know. Okay, before we go on Last Refuge, we're gonna send you into a small break, but we will be back in no time, so see ya till Game 3 on LR. We are back with the World Cyber Arena 2015 Pro Qualifier for Europe. And we have game number 3. The first decision is going to be made on Last Refuge between Cooper and Nicker. It's going to be good. It's going to be close. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, we see both games played out also well. One game played even better out for the Orc player. We all expected to maybe fall apart against Nicker, such a solid old school player, but he played also well on Twisted. And the second map was also kind of close. We saw it on Echoite, the 320 crit, killing the Beastmaster all of a sudden. Really close in the end, but Nicker pulled it off. Amazing comeback. We see 2 contestants that really match each other, and looking forward to the third game here.
Yeah. Last Refuge, I'd say it's a very good map for a Night Elf.
You think?
Versus Orc, yes.
Okay, yeah, but you have to shop. This eliminates that you don't have access to the scrolls and stuff.
That's right.
Which might be even better for the Night Elf player. But we can jump into the game and see what it's like to be an Orc player here on this map anytime soon.
Exactly. This is Cooper in the bottom left here, the Russian Orc player. And yellow, and in the top right we have Nicker, the guy who used to live in China and is now back in Russia, so he plays the European qualifier as the red Night Elf. In the upper right, I don't know Russian, I don't know what they're saying.
I have absolutely no idea. I've been into Russia, but I have no idea what they're talking about. I think they might calling it that it might be a really close game, but we just jump into this and we see there is no barracks yet for the Orc player, which is kinda awkward, because usually you want to have it by the time now. But he's sending in 5 peons into the gold mine right now, so he's not doing this. And this might be, fast shop again. Maybe the creep again that he used to do on Echoites as well. For Nicker, we see the Ancient of War in place to creep the Augur Bori and get the really nice item that you can get there. You can get Claws of Attack, Circlet, and also the Glove of Haste, which are all kind of great on the Demon Hunter, I think, as well as on the Blade Master. So I hope that this is just a delayed Rex and not some crazy strat with no barracks, because I really like to see the grunts in the early game. It gives you so much more options to creep, and also the option of Harris we saw using Pillage there. One of the Orc players that really uses Pillage to his advantage.
Yeah.
He knows that he's stronger in the mid game when the tier 2 heroes come, and for that he gets Pillage to get a little bit more gold, get a little bit more wood out of that. And I really like the idea and how he plays it also well.
Okay, we all know Helsing, especially you, because it's your opponent in the first round in this qualifier. He likes to play an expansion with weird tier 3 stuff on this map. I don't know if Cooper knows about this strat or likes this strats, but definitely a chance to do that with tier 3 and mass fortified something.
Yeah.
But I think we'll see a normal Raider Walker.
Yeah, I also think getting the Shadow Hunter could give you the option to go tier 3. Because with a TC you struggle a lot, I guess. But with the Shadow Hunter there's the option that he might be going for this kind of strategy. But right now both of them, or not both of them, Nicker's creeping, getting the spot, getting a Claws of Haste, Claws of Attack for 6 there for his Demon Hunter, really great. The Blade Master itself just sold the TP right from the start, getting 6 healing salves and a Clarity Potion, as well as one of the circlets from the shop. And I think he might be even getting the second circlet. Yeah, and what he's doing right now is getting the Augur Magi here, and the Night Elf is not paying attention to it. There's no Wisp in place, no scouting, and I think this is really smart. I like it a lot.
Yeah, this is the so well-known focus creep. He used to do that on Turtle Rock, just attacking the Magi and getting a lot of experience and the Skull of the Beast. And in the very early game, it's a very good item.
Yeah, it's definitely. I haven't seen this kind of creeping in a long time for the Blade Master here on Last Refuge especially. But we can see that he's denying him the third Moonwell, killing one of the Wisp maybe. No, not getting it, being healed by the Moonwell, but there's not too much juice anymore in the first Moonwell. The second Moonwell still looks good, but the Demon Hunter itself is also creeping. The Priest and is getting himself a nice replenishment potion. He used it, but the Troll Trapper hit him again.
Oh man.
So the effect just stopped working for him. And right now he was able to deny one of the Wisp. He had to detonate it, and he cannot really trap in his space because the space is still too big.
Yeah, I think this harass or whatever worked pretty okay for Cooper. He delayed the Moonwell, so it's all right. And of course he got the big item and the experience.
Wow, he could surround him there. If he would go into the small glitch there is, he could have surrounded him with the creep spot. But he's not doing that, not paying attention, I think. But still, great choice from him going for the boots. He know that the Demon Hunter was there as well, and he's denying him the boots and getting him the boots for himself. Great thing.
Yeah, and he's getting the Moonwell again. for the second time and maybe even for the third, but he has to be careful because there's no mana anymore for Windwalk, but with boots, of course, there's no chance for the Demon Hunter to get a hold of him. Now mana burn, no mana anymore, so he has to take his replenishment or whatever this
this was also good from Nika, like denying the healing with the mana burn. I think he got the boots. He could have just walked away and then heal up, but still really, really good from Nika there, denying that, knowing that he can cancel it. And right now he's trying to get the boots for himself, but the Blade Master keeps around. I think he would still try to deny the Moonworlds. Not sure if he can deny both of them, but definitely one.
Yeah, this is definitely his task in this game, killing all the Moonworlds, and it works pretty good so far, but now I think there's too much damage coming from this Engine of War and the Demon Hunter on level 2, so he has to run away because there's only 2 heal selves left. No reinforcement except from this little grunt fella. But yeah, Nicker has a small tech advantage. He is on tier 2 already, getting the shop, getting the Beastmaster most likely, and in the meantime, Rover's still teching. What do you think, Shadowhunter or Tauren Chieftain?
I definitely think he will go for the Shadowhunter. Yeah. You can also see his building placement is really cool because I think his whole base is closed. There's no entrance, and for that the Demon Hunter cannot really deny the tier 2 buildings. But we saw him like moving around over the map and build them somewhere, so this could also be the case in this game. But right now he's creeping, and I think he really wants that level 2 for the critical strike. The Beastmaster is standing at the shop, getting a pair of boots there, so we see 1 pair of boots for the Night Elf as well. Blade Master level 2 finally, there will be critical strike, and what we can see, there will be the TC. Oh, I was wrong.
Nice.
This is a different game, as we have seen so far.
I like this very much. This means Shockwave, of course, big area of effect damage that hits Talons especially hard because they are so low on HP all the time. And brilliant timing by Cooper again, coming to the main base, seeing that Engine of Wind, which is not protected by any means, and killing it. There's no repair, I guess.
He should be able to cancel it, I guess. Yeah. And there's the cancel. Perfect timing. Really, really cool. He also went there for the main base. He was entering the main base and was looking for the Engine of Wind. So this was on purpose. And for the Night Elf, we can see the Beastmaster all of a sudden found an entrance to that base and is killing the Spirit Lodge right now.
Yeah, Tauren Chieftain is there as well. And I think, Blade Master uses his own step, but the Lodge is down already. Cooper will lose his Beastry. Probably, yeah, that is enough damage here from the 2 heroes and the Quill Beast. He tries to get the second hero down with backstab and everything, but it's not enough. Cooper's attack is delayed, Nicker's attack is delayed. Both players equal.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's leaving the grunts in the Night Elf base right now, and they're still attacking the Moonwell, and Nicker has to repair it. But I don't really think that he should keep them there, because one of the grunts is actually falling to the archers right now, if he's not paying attention to it. But still great control from Nicker, staffing his Demon Hunter out again, transferring the boots to the Beastmaster so that he will get out of trouble. And perfect so far. Cancelling also the Spirit Lodge another time.
And that costs a lot of lumber if you cancel it late. So what you want now as an orc, of course, is to harass with your Blade Master and level up that Tauren Chieftain. But oh my god, this is so close for the Beastmaster. Will he be able to get the last hit? Fatal damage coming.
If he moves a little bit, or the pick blocks him actually.
Oh my god.
What a hero pick. This guy is turning the game around again in the mid game.
This little pig. What a pig.
What a pig. Seriously, what's up? So we see no Spirit Lodge yet for the Orc player, nor there's like any kind of attempt to get a Bestiary anytime soon. So for that reason, he really struggles on this map. I'm not sure if this is like intentionally because he left one space open there. I think it should be a full close, and then you have no problem at all to get the second buildings up and cut yourself free with your peons and then get out.
Yeah, this buys Cooper so much time to get to Raiders, to get to Walkers, to level up his Tauren Chieftain, because without the Beastmaster there will be almost no harass from Nicker, I guess. In the meantime, he takes 2 tier 3, almost there, tier 2.5 now, and he builds dots, of course, waiting for that Cyclone upgrade again. Beastmaster is back. It was only level 1, so it's not that big of a deal, but still, threw him back.
And you see 900 gold, or now it's 700 gold still for the Orc player. He cannot really spend it, because there's no way to spend it on grunts, because it's totally useless against Talons. And due to the fact that he lacks of the building still, he's not getting anything.
And he has massive lumber problems.
Yeah.
Only 30 lumber, definitely needs more.
And right now he's doing it really well, blocking the only entrance to his base with one of the peons.
Yeah.
But the Bestiary will fall again.
Wow.
TC is barely able to creep. got himself half a level, and the Blade Master still sitting on level 2, but you can see he's missing 3 experience points. Like, killing the pig could actually like help, but no. It helped him already, and the bestiary is being cancelled again.
Oh my god. No Raiders, no End Snare, but finally the Spirit Lodge is there. But of course, Cooper so far behind. We see Tier 3 is finished. We see Demon Hunter staffing again.
Wow, look, he's staffing in the base again.
Perfect.
Trying to deny the Boros or just apply more pressure to him. Nicker is like pulling all the strings in this game.
He keeps him busy all the time, and Cooper needs this time to get his Tauren Chieftain to at least level 3, because then is where the Shockwave gets dangerous.
Yeah, and you can see just the Demon Hunter being there, he is like, he also has to pay attention. If the Demon Hunter doing damage to me, I cannot go like low HP with my TC. But there's almost a surround on the Beastmaster. Oh, he escapes.
Would have been so easy with End Snare.
Yeah, great movement there by Nicker, getting out of the surround. And now still applying pressure to the Boros here, and there's no Spirit, no Bestiary, and I just think he will never build it again.
Yeah, but what is he going to do? Just mass casters?
I have no idea. Maybe he's buying all the mercs and then goes for one deadly push. But right now, this does not really look like he's getting anything. And he's sitting on 1k gold right now that he cannot spend.
And
there's no wood.
Lumber. But the great thing of Nicker, we saw some orcs plant their bestiaries here at the laboratory. But Nicker is so well aware of that and plants a wisp to counter that.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect awareness for this map. And I think like Nicker did a phenomenal job, like denying the buildings over and over again, and for that reason Cooper is like falling behind more and more. 44 supply versus 43, and we mentioned it on map number 2. You want 10 plus food as an orc, so this food count being equal, it's absolutely grim for Cooper. But he got a Sobai Mask for the Tauren Chieftain and a Tome of Experience for Nicker. Wow, what a shockwave, hitting almost all the talents. Still no speed, still no heal scroll for our Elfish friend. He's buying one. He should use this definitely after the next shockwave. Waiting for it. Not the best shockwave, but still using the heal scroll. Perfect for the Night Elf. Now killing off the grunts due to the fact that the Fear Fire with the Magi attack from the talents do so much damage. He's trying to reposition himself. The Spirit Walkers are moving a little bit. The TC as well, but he's like see how fast they die. It's crazy.
Yeah. Cooper is losing everything, needs to town portal out, and all points sign to Nicker. All signs point to Nicker in this situation. All that's missing is a Tinker, and I think he could even expand at this moment.
Yeah, but we have seen comebacks before. It could happen. We saw the Blade Master killing off heroes with 320 crits. And I think this is what could happen in this game. We see a mana potion, Sobai Mask, you mentioned it on the TC. There could be waves, there could be critical strikes, and this could be crucial. But right now, Nicker's sitting on top of this Orcish base there on the hill and just waiting and looking for him and saying, "Come at me, bro, I'm waiting for you."
With a Pocket Factory, this choke could be the perfect position for him. Another great shockwave, but the Blade Master is so low, he needs to heal up, gets a heal potion, 88 HP. And the Tauren Chieftain is surrounded there. He's surrounded in between all the talents. He wants to cut, he needs to cut him free. He does though with a shockwave, but he's in danger. Deep red now, but there's a heal potion being swapped. But now the Blade Master is in problem again. Low heroes for Cooper, and he wants to swing that around with focusing the Night Elf heroes. Works pretty well for now, but there's always the staff and invo potions and everything.
Yeah, no chance. You can look at it. Demon Hunter is still fairly low. He could kill that one if he's a little bit lucky.
Yeah, but that's an invo potion.
Yeah, still an invo potion and still the TP, but we have seen heroes die with big invo potions and stuff before, so I think this could happen, but right now he's even dropping the lesser invo potion to get a heal scroll, use it on all his army. It's all regenerated again. Beastmaster will return to the army with the help of the teleportation staff again, also using a clarity potion. Nicker's playing this so well, and Cooper does not really know how to respond to it.
That's right, he doesn't have time to breathe to get an army up. This shockwave was very bad. But yeah, he needs hero focus, man. I think he wishes for a Shadow Hunter right now. Beastmaster is able to escape, gets staffed out once again. Blade Master is not that damage dealer that he was on Aqua Isles. And we see Wand of the Wind, so more Cyclones
without
using mana now.
This turns out to be a nightmare for Cooper. He does not really know what to do. His bestiary was so delayed, and Nicker's playing this so solid and so well. He's not struggling at all. There's like almost, he's not leaving him any option to return into this game. And now he's even building headhunters here, which could be good, but most of the time they just die all too quick due to the fact of the factory from the Tinker and also to the Demon Hunter itself and the Orb. And we see a big invo potion for the Demon Hunter, and I think this hero will not die in this game anymore.
No, me neither. Cooper always tries to start the fight or initiate the fight with a hero focus, and now with 2 invo potions,
look at
especially
all
the big
heroes.
one.
All heroes got an invo
They're
potion.
safe. Nicker knows exactly how to respond to that. He observed the fighting style of Cooper for like 1 or 2 fights, and now he knows, okay, all I need is an invo potion, I'm safe.
Yeah, and we can see he got still 1k gold on his bank account, and he's taking the fight in the Orc base. There's no problem for him to go there and fight, and we can see the shockwave was pretty damn good, I have to say, but still there are no heal scrolls. This could be a turning point. Beastmaster stepping in again, was stepped out right now, being healed, and we see the Demon Hunter slow, and after the invo potion is being used, there could be a chance of killing him.
But it's still only 39 food for Cooper. He could use that hero kill. Oh, he's going to the Tinker now, but no. Cyclone again on the Blade Master to keep him out of the battle.
Yeah, but he's doing it smart. He's retreating from his own base, not getting his burrows killed and stuff. I think this is really, really good from the Orc here. Also regenerating, not regenerating at all, but if he had salves on that TC, he could regenerate all his army. But right now, I think the Night Elf player just goes for the safe solution. More creeping, more items, higher hero levels.
And building an expansion.
And building an expansion in the meantime as well.
12 o'clock position. Nicker is coming with an expansion and getting the red spot. This could drop, I don't know, the class plus 12 or something would be awesome. Katka's Pipe of Insight. The absolute picture perfect item for this scenario. So much more mana for each talent now. All the Orc units and heroes will be up in the air.
Wow, the Blade Master's around, and the Demon Hunter is not paying attention for a second, and this could have been his death, but he gets not enough damage out on that hero. And right now, is he able to kill that one? I don't think so. There's still a TP, and he TPs out.
Ooh,
wow, but you can see how safe Nicker plays the game. I think he's so far ahead, he could definitely take one fight and finish the game off, but he knows then if some kind of miracle happens there and the Blade Master is able to kill the heroes, then this game slips out of his hands and he will drop out of the tournament, and he does not really want to risk that, so he's playing it safe, creeping, expanding, everything.
There's always a chance for, I don't know, 3 or 4 critical strikes in a row, so rather play it safe than sorry. And yeah, the inventory for the Night Elf. We see an invo potion here and a town portal again. For the Beastmaster, it's a scroll of healing and an invo potion, and the Tinker got the scroll of healing as well. So it's Cooper's turn now to get the red spot. He's hoping so bad for this claw plus 12.
Yeah.
This would turn his Blade Master around to become a heavy damage dealer, but he got the town portal out.
But he's town portaling out just all of the sudden.
But why?
I have no idea. Maybe he saw the Night Elf player and he decided to TP out because he doesn't want to be creep checked. But what I personally think, this was definitely a misclick. So I don't really know why he would
maybe
retreat.
He wanted to, I don't know, swap the town portal or something. I have zero idea.
Whatever, he's still going for the red spot right now, which tells us that he does not really want to TP out from that spot.
Maybe he's nervous. He's not used to that situation, to this big tournaments.
Absolutely. One of the newcomers to the scene, just appearing like, I think like 4 months ago or something like that, practicing like a maniac, and it pays off for him.
Wow.
And this is like, most of the people would tell this is the worst item or one of the worst items in the game. It's called the Crystal Ball. You can reveal an area, and after that you have a cooldown, and then you can do it again. Yeah,
compared to Katka's Pipe, it's definitely a mediocre item. He sells it, getting a heal scroll for it. It's not that bad, but of course he would have loved to get this claw plus 12. For Demon Hunter, level 4 now. Tinker, level 3. We have Pocket Factory, level 2 with that. And Cooper is engaging the fight once again. Inventories look great for the Night Elf, but the Shockwave hits hard.
Shockwave perfect into all of the talents. There are still heal scrolls on the Night Elf heroes, but as well as on the Orc heroes, and he's taking the fight. Maybe he will use the invo. Yeah, right now he used the mana potion. Big Shockwave coming in again, killing a lot of talents, but there is an expansion in place, and you can see how bad is the positioning on this map is. You have narrow positions like that, and this is perfect for the Night Elf.
Exactly, that's why it's so good for Night Elf, this map, especially versus Orc, but these narrow position can be used to throw some shockwaves into it. We saw that in the last fight, and that's the one of the few chances that Cooper must use to win this game.
Yeah, and he's trying to keep his units alive. You can see the Force Troll Berserker got 3 HP and he microed him away. Really nice, but still, I think due to the fact that there's Cyclone on him, he will definitely die. And now he's blocking the TC with the Tinker. Almost picture perfect, blocking him off. Could have been able to kill him there, but he's still chasing. Not sure what he wants to do. I think he really wants to kill him off and then end the game. But the expansion is in place. All the units from the Orc player are injured. And yeah, Nicker's playing this so safe, so perfectly. You could not really hope for anything more. He's getting the perfect items as well, like the Brilliance Aura.
Yeah.
And also the shop control. He got all the Invo Potions, he got all the heal scrolls, he got everything he needed. Even though we saw like 2 really amazing waves, he was just able to cope with it and go with it and play and use more units, build more units, use the expansion to his advantage, and he looks stronger than ever, I guess.
Yeah, we see Nicker sending some Quill Beasts into the base to harass and to scout, of course. That distracts Cooper for a while, so this gives Nicker some time to build his expansion, to get the 5 Wisps in, and now get twice the gold income than his opponents. And the main gold mines are about to collapse.
Yeah, and as soon as these collapse, there's no more gold for our Orc friend here. He's trying to attack the Tinker and kill him off, but he's not able to do so. The Shockwave barely hitting a few units. There's still a mana potion on him. I think there will be at least 1 more Shockwave, but the Blade Master also struggles a lot in these fights. And we see Cyclone being used over and over again. Illus being used as well on the Beastmaster, faking more units, blocking more units. And crazy. I think Nicker will take this home and advance to the next stage of the tournament.
Yeah, don't call it too early. There's still a Blade Master in the game and a Torrent Chieftain. Okay, he has no mana. He really needs to regenerate now. Using that Clarity, he needs that 120 mana to throw some more Shockwaves, but Nicker's playing it, so safe, so good. Going for the burrows once again. First one is down. Level 3, 3, 4 for his heroes. Superb hero levels. And the next Pocket Factory is coming. Second burrow down. More, scouting or whatever. Cooper just running away from all the illusions, losing his entire base, and I think he's going for the expansion now. Some desperation move to get at least something. He's giving up his base. He wants that Expo.
Yeah, he really wants this Expo. He wants to go out with at least 1 blow, and he wants to blow up the expansion. But there's the TP from Nicker, and he's using it, and he will take the fight there anytime. And right now he's bringing all these units TPing in. Wow,
Shockwave,
Tinker is being focused, and I think he could drop there. Yeah, killing him off perfect, getting level 4 for the TC, level 2 aura, so he will be a little bit faster to escape from the Night Elf. And I think taking fights like that will definitely be one of the things that can bring you back into the game.
But the expansion is still up, and we see Chimera Roost for Nicker. GG. Nicker advances to the next round, and he will face either War Chief Rich or Checky.
Yeah.
This is going to be such an intense semi-final here, but kudos to Cooper, I'd say.
Yeah.
He fought a very, very good battle. Exceptional performance here. Wow, what a best of 3 to start this qualifier.
And what a stand-in. Seriously, had just a few days of preparation, taking the first map so convincingly, winning there's nothing, winning against Nicker that it's be one of the randoms that you meet on ladder, just beating him on Twisted Meadow so hard convincingly all over the place. Then playing a good game on Echoites. I think he was leading most of the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, then not transitioning into an expansion might be a problem, but I think he played it well. But Nicker just played it phenomenal.
Nicker, yeah.
Crazy how well he played. And on the third map, we saw Nicker in his best shape, I think. This was picture perfect, denying all the buildings and stuff. Amazing. Could not have been better for him, I guess.
Me too. And I think I have nothing to add to that. You will be replaced by Remo for the next game, and that's going to be Checky versus War Chief. I'm so excited for this. Maybe the main event already for the day, but of course we have the finals coming.
There's a lot of hype about that match, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Both players went to WCA last year, and both players definitely want to go there again. So we will see you in a second with War Chief versus Checky.